We've got 4 days left in this venture season. If there is anything you would like to do, you should do it. I made a whole video breaking down everything that you can still pick up. Check it out before you finish this season and write this one off. There is also a big reminder. I want to mention this specifically. Cram session, safe cracking, tons of gold available. Go ahead, get everything done before it's too late, because, you don't want to miss out. Also, speaking of missing out, if you grind adventures, you are rewarded with a mythic lead. So, Misha Yu is not the rarest. We see him fairly often, but close combat is nice to see. I lost him. There we go. Yeah, martial artist. So I like these guys because they make your strength higher and you do more damage. But he's a dependable martial artist. If you'd like to pick him up, he's available. If he's not the one you need, I am so sorry. If he is, comment down below. You're having a good day. And then, if you've already got that mythic lead, or you're not going to go after it, maybe you're prioritizing V-Bucks, whatever. If you're someone who likes those, well, the 132 zones got you covered. 50 of them are available here. These will be extra tickets only if you're not a founder. 50 extra tickets is still pretty good, but a 132 category 2 mission is not exactly easy to queue while the rest of the video plays on, so you can try. I'll keep you entertained. I'll give you some background noise, but enjoy. Try your best. I think that just about covers everything immediate. I'll just, while we're here, Dungeon Dailies Inferno, if you guys want some extra candy, golden battle pass XP. If you have not been doing your daily quests in dungeons, it's going away soon. End of season, your last chance to get this home base banner is coming up. And I also want to mention daily llamas are legendary tool stash. Guaranteed legendary item. Super nice to see it. And that covers the immediate news for Save the World. Woo! I've done recording. Woo! All right, so Tyler the Creator is in the shop. All of this stuff was covered extensively yesterday. Archer and Ty had a nerd out session over that if you guys want to check it out. But today's news is, I don't know how to pronounce this, Szyslak. I've not heard it spoken, but that character is now available from The Simpsons. I'm sure if you've seen the show, you have already picked this up. And if you haven't quite picked it up yet, feel free to use code Mista at your checkout. That'll give me 5% of your purchase in real life dollars, and is an awesome way to support the channel. Flaming Slurp. Man, I know that The Simpsons is a decades-long show with a rich history, and there is no doubt a funny reference happening here, but I just, it wasn't the thing I watched as a kid, and I feel like I'm missing out watching all this. The home, the phone. Yeah. So as you're pickaxing, you're swinging the phone at whatever you're trying to break. That's pretty good. I like that one. That we need more harvesting tools like that. I actually kind of love it. And then you can buy it all together in a bundle if you guys want that combined discount. Now, there's actually more going on. I think it's just the turkey trompers, which is honestly adorable. You're walking in turkeys. I mean, like, what else do you want me to say? That's hilarious. And okay, I have been gaslit into thinking 600 V-Bucks is cheap for a pair of shoes. Comparatively, though, it is on the lower end of shoes. So it is there if you want. I will die on this hill. Shoes should be 200 V-Bucks, maybe 800 if it's like a really, really IP collab and they need to pay for Nike's cut. But like 500 V-Bucks if it's special. 600 being the floor is just ridiculous. I don't get it, but some of you don't care, and if you're welcome to pick those up if you like. I'm not shaming anybody for buying cosmetics that they enjoy. Goodness knows a lot of you guys are founders who didn't actually buy your V-Bucks anyway. Anyway, I'm down here to say that there's a 70 anniversary Disney song in here. I don't know why. Jonas Brothers is just back in action. My sister went to their concert, and that's a thing now, I guess. Now, I did forget to say thank you to those who have been using my code, or FortniteDB. That's a nice thing to support as well. The website is extremely useful. I use it every day, so if you guys want to let me know about that, you can. You don't need to ping me about it, but whatever. If you want to be featured in the channel here, you can ping me using code Mista. Archer and Ninja getting a lot of love in here, but yeah. So whatever happened to the Mario hat? It lives. There we go. I have not had to retrieve this from my chair before, but it lives back there. It's on stream now, so if you redeem a Streamloots card and have me wear the hat, it'll pop up. So it's not in videos, but it's on stream. Twitch link down below. It lives over there. Thank you for everybody in the past couple days using my code. I figured I can catch up there and do that now. All right, so we covered all the immediate stuff for Save the World. Let's get into the missions. Thank you, Sage and Tomatek, for joining so I could see the highest and lowest level ventures missions. I want to start off with the 23 zone ceiling drop trap. Excellent ceiling trap. It can be 2 or 3 tiles up. Very, very useful for damage and stalling enemies. It's kind of a good combo. Double legendary in the 46 zone. Lightning pistol is pretty good. You can use these weapons or recycle them for weapon designs as you see fit. I'm going to try and go faster. I feel like I over-explain these weapons on a daily basis, so I'm going to start going quick until people comment questions again. 4x reperk at the 82 4-player. Then we got a double legendary up here in the encampments. Monsoon, pocket minigun, Old Smoky, very close range crowd clearing shotgun. Nice pickup for that use case. Not a ton of damage, but it is nice to have. 4x perk up in the 124 4-player. And Sergeant Jonesy, who is extremely important, especially next season, because he gives you 5 extra seconds on your minigun and 20 in the lead. That might not sound like a lot, but it is a lot. Considering that miniguns start at 10 seconds, he's a 50% uptime bonus in support. It's a big deal. It goes a very long way. And I think that just about covers ventures other than this last mission here. Floor freeze trap, awesome for stalling enemies, and they take more damage when frozen. Krypton pistols, not so great, so you can recycle it for weapon designs and, of course, the Mythic lead that we saw earlier. So thank you again to these two. I'm going to back out so they know I'm done. Let's move on to Twine. We got another drop trap in the 76 zone. Awesome pickup there. Then I think my next note's in the 82 right over here. Gas trap, also very good. You pair that with a floor freeze. It's a really good combo. Legendary Survivor number 1 out of 2 is in the 88 zone. And then also in the 88, we've got Upgrade Llama token number 1 out of 2 and Upgrade Llama token number 2 out of 2. So both Upgrade Llama tokens and one of our 2 survivors is in the 88 zones, which is honestly nice and compact. Room Sweeper, S tier shotgun, fully auto, love this thing. Elegant Scythe is a slow swinging, high damage melee that some might enjoy. It's not my playstyle, but it is there if you guys want to try it out. Moving on, 4x reperk in the 94 4-player mission, and I think my next note is all the way in the 132 zone. So 4x reperk in the 108 zone in Twine. Then we're just going to check these 4x's as we go, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much it. V-Bucks as mentioned, and then that was my note. So Legendary Survivor number 2 out of 2 is in the 144-player mission. Not loving these on the Titans, but moving on. 4x Eye of the Storm in the 144 player, taking away our rewards. Damn, the 160s are great today. 5x reperk, drops a rain, perk up, perk up, perk up. Love to see it. Deliver the Bomb does not count towards a quest, and somebody recently asked me what's the lore on that. Deliver the Bomb has been bugged since launch in a million different ways. Epic has tried and failed to patch it forever, and it is essential to be in the game because there are many, many quests that have you running Deliver the Bomb. So what they did is they basically de-incentivized us from running the mission by taking away the rewards, and that's fine. Unfortunately, it's still in the 160 zones. So your reward for being an endgame player is 1 out of 5 missions just does not even count towards your weekly quest. I don't love it, but it is... It's been like that forever. So the description down below explains what that quest is if you don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, Ranger, I love this weapon in the 52 zone. One of my favorite ARs in the game. Monsoon once again in the 58 zone. 4x Lightning in a Bottle in the 58 4-player. And I think that just about covers it. I have no notes for Stonewood or Plankerton. So yeah, look at that. By not over explaining stuff, I have time for a joke, and I'll cherish you. That doesn't even make sense. You forever. Be kind. Why does that bee look so sad? Why? I don't get these so much. Hey, I say this all the time. Holy guacamole. That's my standard of speech. That's not a pun. That's just me. All right, one more joke before out of here. What's a ghost's least favorite room? The living room. Saw right through that joke. All right, I'm out of here. Subscribe, like the video. 4 days left in this season. Don't miss out. Advanced CG, link down below.